Yahoo Arch. Man, this is super cool. What's going on, guys? And welcome to the Yahoo Falls Loop Trail. Today, I'm about to venture on my first ever solo backpacking trip. Now, I have hiked quite a bit, but never really stayed overnight by myself. So this is gonna be a trial run. I'm gonna hike 16 miles. Right now, it's not too long until dark, and I'm gonna try to camp along the river. That's us, Yahoo Falls Loop. Wait a second. Let's see where I'm supposed to go. I think it's this way. And we're closing in on the waterfall. Looks like there's a little, kind of like an overlook to it right here. Man, this is really close to the road. That's a really cool overlook. It's a really tall waterfall too. Looks like the trail continues down there though, so try to get down and get a better look. Show me the base of the waterfall, baby. I think I found it. Look at this. Man, that is so cool. Yahoo Falls. Now that was really cool to check out, but I gotta get a move on and find me a campsite before it gets dark. Well, we're making progress. We are about to head into a Lumford primitive campground. I see vehicles. I think I may stay here. There's bathrooms. There's all kinds of these campsites that are already taken, but there's nobody at them. And it's getting pretty late. It's almost 7:30. Where are these people at? Definitely hear something out here. Hey, bear. The last thing I want to do is get attacked by a bear out here by myself. Last time my wife and I were here, we saw 2 bears though. No joke. Bears? 2 bears, I guess. Well, change of plans. We're not staying at that campsite. Every spot was taken, and some of them, there wasn't even anybody there. So we are now on the lookout, searching far and wide for a campsite. It's all just boulders through here. And then down over there, you got the river, so everything's kind of a swamp. And up here, we got hills. So we'll find the best of the worst, I guess, and call it home for the night. I glanced over here and thought, yeah, this looks flat. This probably look like an okay spot. A graveyard in the middle of the woods. The 1800s. Did have a friend recently tell me though that growing up, he lived next to a graveyard. He said they were the best neighbors that he has ever had. Ever. I guess we walked long enough. Just got a blessing. I guess this is gonna be camp. It definitely hasn't been used in a while. It's pretty cool. Man, it's cutting it close. It's almost 8 o'clock. Now what I'm doing is trying to pick out the flattest spot So as I'm looking for a spot, I'm also checking up because I don't want a widowmaker falling on me. If you don't know what that is, it's pretty much a dead piece of limb or a dead tree that is likely to fall on you while you're sleeping in your tent. So it looks all clear to me. Had to stop for a minute and just take in the moment. Because if you're not getting out and seeing this, and that camera never does it justice, then you gotta get out. I wish I had a better view, but I'll take what I can get. I can even see the reflection in the water a bit down here. Man, this is what it's all about. Just coming out and experiencing God's creation and just loving nature. Sounds of the birds, the water running, the sunsets, the wildlife, just peace. Well, got camp all set up, trying out the new tent. It's a little after 9 and I am ready to hit the hay. So we will see you guys in the morning. Good morning, world. Just getting up. It's about 7:30. I had to pitch the tent on a slight slope, so I slid down a little bit. My feet are all the way at the end of the tent. I tied the vestibule back last night, so it weren't giving any rain. So this is what I'm waking up to. Pretty awesome. I'm gonna get up, get everything packed up, and make me some breakfast. Ooh, that coffee, yes. Got approximately 13 miles today. I'm gonna bust those out. Hopefully I'll be done by 3 p.m. Getting a little bit of a later start, but you know what? Hiking is not a job. So if I want to sleep in and finish later in the day, so what? I did hear somebody else walking past my camp this morning. I guess they got the early start, didn't they? You know what that means? They also got the spider webs. Oh, there's a nice little water source. From up there, and little did I know, if I had have come another 0.2 miles, even though I wouldn't have got to try out my tent, there is Cotton Patch Shelter. And I guarantee I would have been the only one here, and that I would have had dry firewood. I would have had myself a little fire, a merry time. Oh well, you win some, you lose some. Headed now to Yamacraw. I will probably go down and check out some more falls. And I think there's an arch down there that's got a little spur trail going to it. And then I'll loop back where the trail will take me to my truck. Some tree crossings. So not quite 4.4 miles, probably more like 3.5, somewhere along there. Let's get those miles, baby. In the rain, starting to rain. guy's having a good time down here too. It may be raining, but I guarantee you he's enjoying himself trolling down. Doing a little fishing this morning. Oh, he must have heard me. I've scared him off. And this one probably would have been a bit muddy, but I would have taken it for the flat. There's a cut 2x4 here. So somebody's made a little bench, and check that out. Somebody's left us a rack to grill on. That was nice of them. But we don't have time to stay here. Our trail is calling our name. So what we're gonna do is actually walk down toward Yahoo day use area. There's nothing really there. We'll probably go down to Princess Falls and then walk back up here to Yahoo Arch. So that's the plan. I actually, this is the down and back, and then we'll be right back here. Onward we go. I am indeed still on the trail, but I want you to see something. We had a really wet winter, so the trail, it was underwater not too long ago. So I'm just walking through mud, trying to stick to the trail. We have officially reached Lick Creek. Pretty clear. Snack time, snack time, snack time. Oh, we're 0.2 from Princess Falls. It's up this way. I'm just gonna head up there and eat my snack because this is where I turn around. Must have been making pretty good time. The springtime. This is what I love about spring. Look at all these blooms. I mean, you just can't say no to that. Today's snack, Butterfinger. You can sponsor me, Butterfinger. It's okay. Well, it was definitely worth the walk. Princess Falls, as you can see, is beautiful. Heading back now. Going back to that intersection, and I can't wait to show you all this mud that I'm tracking through. It's like got some people maybe taking some photos. We're doing a video. So I just bumped into Teg, and he's out here taking some photographs.
Yeah.
Where can they find your photos online?
Oh, you can find me on tegmakechaphotography.com or on Facebook, Teg Makecha.
Yeah, I'll link him in the description. Look at his setup. Pretty awesome, and doesn't get a whole lot better than this. It's great talking to Teg. It's lovely to meet some like-minded people out here. He just got a new camera, looked like a Nikon, and just out doing his thing, just like I am. They didn't think I was crazy out here hiking. I felt a little bad because I know I smell bad, but you know, something you have to accept. They're gonna head on to Princess Falls and take some more pictures. Him and his wife, lovely people. Make sure you check them out. And like I said, link in the description to see their work. So here's my footprint. You can see it's going the other direction. My footprint has a footprint in it, but these were not here before. It looks like there's been a dog out here, or I'm assuming it's a dog. Maybe I sound stupid, but I definitely would have saw those. It has to be fresh. Has to be. Huh. Look how close we are to the river. I mean, this is gorgeous. You tell me in the comments, is this a turkey track? Are you even able to tell because they're so old? I just don't know. But I'm assuming it's turkey. I like looking at the tracks. Wait a second, look at this. Yeah, this is what I'm dealing with. So right back over here, wasn't too long ago I was right here. You can see how deep my footprint went. And it's hard to stand here. It's so soggy, my foot got stuck there and it pretty much pulled my shoe off. Like the only thing holding my shoe on was the gator on my left foot. So anyway, I don't know what it is. I like following the footprints out here and checking out what's been here because it kind of tells a story. And I like that. My friends joked whenever we were through hiking the FHT. Hopefully you're enjoying that series right now. But Kristen would say, I bet Jeremiah's tracking her footprints. She was right. I was tracking those footprints, and Kevin's footprint, it looked like a tire, the tread on a tire. And then Kristen's footprint is the same as mine because she also wears ultras. So when I saw those paired together, I knew, hey, we're going the right way and our friends are ahead of us, I know. So they tell a story. We're heading back to the truck now. We got around 5 or 6 miles to go. So I should make my goal of 3 p.m. I should. You never escape the sound of an airplane. Oh, there goes the ducks. They scared me. Oh, yep. Oh, those are briars. Now we're going to turn and head back up toward Yahoo Arch, and we'll see that before we get back in the truck. Today's episode of Trail's Kitchen features yours truly. This is the first time I've ever been featured on Trail's Kitchen. Can you believe that? On the lunch menu is Jif to go, and I have 2 tortillas. One I'm gonna have grape jam, and one I'm gonna have honey. So we'll do PB&J and PB and honey. I may only do the PB&J. It just depends on how hungry I am. Love grabbing me a tree and put my Z seat at the bottom of it. Gives me a backrest. Gotta be careful though. I've done this once and got chiggers all over my legs, so. Yep, let's eat. Been walking for a little while now. I think somebody's having a bad day, because I found this piece of trekking pole, and then I walked another 20 feet. Oh, here's the other half. Man, it looked brand new, but snapped in half, so I guess that I'll be carrying these out. Man, just carry your stuff out. If it breaks, then it sucks, but you know, I thought I wouldn't care a whole lot for solo hiking. It's actually really relaxing. I'm enjoying it. I looked and looked and didn't find anybody to go with. So I was like, well, forget it, I'll just go with myself. My wife normally would have came with me, but she's at home. We're getting a fence estimate, fence in our backyard. What do y'all think? Do you enjoy solo hiking? So I love being with other people, being able to talk, you know. And it's pretty cool that I do the videos because it kind of gives me that outlet still, even though I sound pretty crazy because I'm talking to myself. You all know I'm talking to you. Now this is just sad and ridiculous if you ask me. Now I can understand the river being up real high and there's some trash and debris and stuff, but this is, you know, 50 yards from the road. It's not a dumping ground. What is that, a shoe? Someone's shoe? Just all kinds of trash. I don't understand. I just don't understand. Hey, you know what we're doing now, don't you? Road walking. Yahoo Arch, Trail 602. Maker's Arch is a half mile from here. And Yahoo Arch, which is where we're going, 1 mile, baby. So this would be the turnoff to Marker's Arch, not Maker's. I don't know why I keep saying that. But Marker's Arch, half a mile down that way. But to be honest with you, I'm ready to hike that 2 miles to Yahoo Falls. Get in my truck, go home, and see my wife. Nothing like a night alone in the woods to make you miss your family. I'm telling you, you just appreciate everything so much whenever you're out here and everything that you have is just on your back and you have to carry it with you. And you go back to civilization and you're like, wow, I have running water. I have hot water. I can take a shower. I have food in the cabinet. It just, I'm telling you, it makes you appreciate what you have so much. And I'm just thankful. Just very thankful. Yahoo Arch. Man, this is super cool. Check that out. Man, what a great trip. This is awesome. Picture time. All right, I'm happy with the pictures. Let's go. Oh, it's sad. It is sad. Don't do me like that. I remember this. This means that my truck is really close. Folks, I hope you enjoyed my first solo trip. If you did, make sure you like the video, subscribe, it's free, and ring that notification bell. Successful trip.